I love that everybody is saying vote, vote, vote. And I love seeing everybody posting, I voted, I voted, I voted. That is so amazing. But somebody like me who's an immigrant here in the US can't vote. And I want to talk today about even if you can vote, we need to go beyond the vote. And so anybody watching this, just so you know, I just had major surgery just over 2 weeks ago. So I have to sit and this might be a slower video than I normally do just because I'm managing pain right now. But this is important for us to really reflect upon, is we need to go beyond the vote. And I know for me, I get really, in the previous years, I'd be really angry and frustrated that I had no voting rights, even though, I employ Americans and I pay my taxes, and I'm like, what the hell? And it used to really piss me off. But this time around, I kind of came to the realization that even if I could vote, my voice is heard bigger and your voice is heard bigger by, sorry, my pain levels are not great right now. It's made bigger by how we show up in the world and the choices we make and how we really allow ourselves to live our purpose. So I'll tell you a bit about my story and relate it back to you of how you could do that as well. So on a bigger level, if we want love, equality, peace, freedom, independence, we have to find that within ourselves as well. We have to model that. We would not be in a total shit show right now if we didn't have an energetic collectiveness that's going on right now that has caused all this. And it's not to put blame or shame, but it is what it is. But we have to start with ourselves. And we have to say, on a personal level, what are my own biases? What are my own traumas that I've been through? What's my own shit that I can work through to be the best that I can be for myself? Because when I'm the best I can be for myself, that energy, that love, that wholeness completely expands out. And that energy becomes infectious in a good way towards other people and creating change. And I've just been reminded of this, and I have a second point, but I've been really reminded of this because I've been in bed for, months and months between 2 surgeries, and I'm like, but I'm not out, and da-da-da, and I'm like, well, I can affect people with my energy. I could be love. I can show up with love. I can be very mindful of what I post on social media. I could be mindful about how I show up with other people, and I could mostly work on my own shit so that I don't bring my shit to other people. The second thing is that as we work on our own stuff from a place of love and wholeness and not shame, because we all got our stuff, so that we could really be that energy that creates change and movements, we have to say, what's my divine gift? How can I serve in the best way possible and be part of the change? So as much as I've had a lot of moments where I've wanted to rant and rave on social media, that's not, for me personally, where my gifts are. My gifts are everything to do with performance. So I can share with the world and heal the world and be part of the change. So the last few months I'm sitting on my ass, let's be clear, I'm healing on my ass. And I've been writing a lot of music that I will hopefully be able to release next year once I'm strong enough and able to breathe in my body fully and really sing again. But a lot of the songs are social justice songs and anthem songs. So I'm using my gifts as a singer to express that through love and through healing and through music. And then as a presentation trainer, I have the joy and the honor of working with amazing clients. And I only take on clients who have messages and who have work that truly heal the world or help the world in a positive way. So I'm either letting my voice out to heal others, or will be once I'm feeling well enough in terms of the singing stuff, or I'm able to teach others how to liberate their voices, how to get their voices out. So when I start to feel hyper around the shit that's going on, I'm like, okay, just connect back to my soul, connect back to love, connect back to light, work through the shit, but then connect back. And then remember what your purpose is. Mine is to heal through music and comment through music as well as help others to liberate their voices through the power of presentation. So I want you to think right now to go beyond the vote. I'm so proud of all of you voting. That's fucking awesome. That's awesome. But when you go beyond the vote, what's your divine purpose? How can you express love, light, wisdom, goodness? We all have enormous power to be part of the change. And as much as it's been extraordinarily difficult in the last few years, it's been a gift because we are confronting horrors that we should have been dealing with years ago. It's 400 years and we're still having to talk about freedom and rights and equality for Black people. Like, really, honestly, we're finally having conversations about sexuality and sexual harassment and assault. I mean, there's a lot of, it's very difficult change, but it's good change. And we have the power. Sorry, I need a moment. You know, my passion and my body are not in alignment right now. Ow, that hurts a lot. Okay, but we all have that power to be the change constantly and go beyond the vote. So I hope this message resonates. If you love it, share it out, especially, you know, next year and hopefully sooner than that, depending on how my healing goes. I will be in a position where I'm going to be putting my music back out in the world, and I would love to, you know, be shared and get a following and get a bigger following. I have a following. But really, I would love for you to mostly just to go beyond the vote, own your voice, and if you feel like sharing, go for it. But honestly, you've got that power. You're amazing. I love you. Have a great day, everyone.